Good Wednesday morning, YouTube. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. It's going to get up to 70, and they said it's going to start getting cold again tomorrow. You hear that squirrel somewhere? Let's walk back through there and see if we can make him show himself. I'm not calling you, Yo-Yo. Oh, that's Tybee. Hey, Tybee. Tybee. Now I'm just pointing the camera in the direction of the cat. I have no idea what kind of video we're actually getting. Well, I wanted to let you know that my great-grandson does not have COVID. The test results came back negative. So he has strep throat. So I'll be going to get him some antibiotics this morning after the walk. I want to thank everybody for their prayers for me and my family, my grandson. And, you know, some people would look at this and say, well, your prayers didn't do anything. It never was COVID in the first place. That's not the way I think about it. I think that indeed my prayers were answered. It turned out that he did not have COVID. I think the Lord's hand was involved in that. And I want to thank him. I want to thank the Lord for protecting my family from COVID and healing us when we get sick, and just in general looking after our well-being as he's always done. So I thank the Lord in Jesus' name. Come on, let's finish this walk. I got to go to the pharmacy. You ever notice how well-used horseweed spindles just keep getting shorter and shorter? I just measured this and it's 18.5 inches. I like something that's at least 24 inches. It's more comfortable for me to use. So this is a little bit of a struggle, but I can still make hand drill embers with it. And I'm glad that we have a couple of divots right there that still have plenty of bottom in them. I want to talk to you about what your goal should be when you have a tinder bundle. It doesn't matter if it's tulip poplar bark or if it's pine needles or these leaves that we're using here today. You would think that the goal is to make that tinder bundle go to flames. I don't think that should be your goal, trying to make a tinder bundle go to flames. I think the flames would be a byproduct of you actually concentrating on building as big an ember as you can, a self-sustaining ember down within that tinder bundle. People oftentimes say you're so relaxed when you go to make a fire, you make flames with tinder bundles. What appears to be a laid-back attitude towards it is actually I've spent time to develop the ember enough to where it is big enough, thick enough, dense enough, hot enough to be self-sustaining. And at that point, when I know that I'm there and I can get the flames anytime that I want to, that's when I sort of just take my time and I may fan it a little bit. I may stop and talk to you, because I know at my leisure, whenever I decide to, I could take and aerate that very intense ember and bring it to flames. And that's kind of what I wanted to show you today. You know, I had so much to say about this, and after I make this video and edit it, I'll think of more things that I felt like I should have told you, but let's just go ahead and continue on with it and see if I can demonstrate to you what I'm talking about. and there goes the ember, thanks to the wind. Let's do this differently. Let's try it again. You don't think of a big gust of wind coming along right at the exact wrong time, but it did. Comes the wind again. It blew the entire dust pile away. Kind of an ugly notch. I'm going to go ahead and take those two ridges off. That should be straight down instead of a little shelf right there. 18-inch horseweed spindle on a tulip poplar fireboard. Leaves for tinder. But the real theme of this video is how not to go for the flames when you're using a tinder bundle. How to actually concentrate on building a big, intense, self-sustaining ember within. Smoke. Oh, slipped out of the notch. I bet you I get an ember out of a fire roll. Let's go ahead and use a round top board, my baton. The ashes out of this stove here. We're going to get an ember. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Now, let's get our baton on it. We'll have to find where the flat side of the baton is at. So I'll just let it roll. That's it right there. Right now I'm trying to get a groove right in the center of the cotton ball, the fire roll, so it'll track properly. Come here. You don't see smoke. Keep rolling it. I smell it. I don't see it, but I smell it. Now let's develop a big ember. The only thing it's going to take to develop that ember is just to hold it to the wind. I'll show you more about what I'm talking about as we get a little bit better weather and the next few videos that we make. We'll let the wind take this one to flames. We started off with a really good ember to start with, you know what I mean? That big fat fire roll, that was a good strong ember to start with. All right, y'all. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Practice, practice, practice. They don't all turn out just smoothly without a hitch, but I enjoyed it. Appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.